Nice high kick coming in. Pete's dipping his body. He's dipped his head to try to get him to drop his hand. When he didn't drop his hand, he kicked through the forearms and then splits him up with some uppercuts. Perfect position by Pete. Very end of the round. Look at this space. Look how he steps in, goes right to the body, comes inside, but then has his hands down and gets caught with that overhand right. Not a smart position at all by Pete to keep his hands down like that.
Go, guys. Seconds out. Seconds out. Go, guys. Seconds out.
A championship fight for the legacy welterweight gold. Some very heated instructions for George Patino in his corner. Third of 5.
Fight.
Patino just signaling to Spratt at the end of the round. I've still got some flurries left. I've still got some surprises even in the stand-up. Spratt cannot afford to get complacent here. Cannot rest on his laurels as the superior striker. Checks the inside thigh kick. Spratt, he's fighting southpaw. And that's why he does it. That left leg round kick I spoke about earlier on. Yeah, Patino has done his homework on Spratt. He'll know to watch for that left leg round kick out of this stance. Spratt still staying in southpaw here. Spratt probing. Patino flat-footed again. What is Spratt going to go for? Looks like a high left round kick coming. If he can force Patino to drop his right glove. Or maybe he'll try and slam a round kick into the liver section.
That's what, like, a lot of Pete's little antics, his little head motion, his little fake punches, his little half jabs, but it gets you to move your hands so you can kick into the body of the head. Either he's going to punch to the head so your arms come up so you can get a hold of your body, or he's going to get you to drop your hands down thinking that he's going to punch to the body so he kick you in the head. And as a result, as the fight goes on, it gets more and more dangerous for you because you never know which way Pete's coming from.
Fast footwork from the 40-year-old, bobbing and weaving.
Oh, ho, ho!
Catches him! Spratt in trouble! And now Patino takes the back. The tide has turned. Can Spratt get out of this precarious situation? I told you the tide took turn in a moment. And just like that, Spratt did get complacent.
Now Macaco's on your back. It's a tough position. He's so strong from here. He can't push his arm off. There's no way to push it off.
This is it. It could be over now. Pete Spratt's worst nightmare. Rear naked choke. Can Pratt survive? 2 minutes 40 remaining in the round. It's not quite under the chin. And Spratt's out for the moment. Patino riding him like bodacious. He looks it up again. This crowd has gone ballistic. Spratt got complacent.
He's got to get him off his back. He's carrying both their weights now.
How does he get him off his back, Frank?
In this position now, he's got to shake. Get his butt up in the air and shake him off. Shake him off like a salt shaker. Get him all the way down to the end. So now he's got no power. He's got to get this weight off his body.
They are going off their rockers here at Houston Arena Theatre. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third round. It had been all Pete Spratt's fight until a telling left hook from Patino floored Spratt. And how the pendulum hath swung. Patino inside control. Can he maybe set up for an armbar here? Spratt's going to give his back again, and he does.
He seems to have learned his lesson, Spratt. He's getting a better position every time he moves. He's got to get him off him. He's got to get the hands peeled. Now simple wrestling, takedown defense. He's back in that same position again. Don't go back down to the ground.
Spratt trying to stay vertical, but Patino gets him horizontal. Inside Spratt's guard. This is Patino land. This is Georgeville. Best round of the fight so far. Spratt allows Patino to posture up. You wonder if Spratt has fully recovered from that left hook. Patino has been all over him ever since he dropped him. And it's been a long time now, around 2 minutes.
Patino's got a good position. He's very strong. He stays on top nice and heavy. And he's a guy that's got a great top jiu-jitsu game. Pete Spratt's a lot of trouble here and using a lot of energy to survive this.
Spratt survives another submission attempt. A little bit of rubber legs though.
Hands up.
Spratt looks gassed here.
Exhausted. Both these guys are exhausted at this point.
He weaves under the left hook and fires a counter uppercut. Left kick from Spratt. The hands down around the waist of both men. We have seen a war in the championship fight. Patino takes a big breath. Spratt's got nothing here. They need to refuel in the corner and they get that chance. What a round! What a war!
Wow, that was a 3-minute defensive battle by Pete Spratt. And Patino's been getting beat up for 2 rounds, comes in the second half of the 3rd round, and completely turns this fight around. He's back in this fight now. There's 2 rounds left, and he's completely within the round now to go and pull this off to a victory. Hands down, comes in, comes up nice and tall, Patino, and hits him with a nice hook coming here in a second and puts him down. I mean, just lays him down, takes his time, waits for position, gets the side, and Pete in his own defense learns how to defend that rear naked choke, but he ends up having to battle it out for 3 minutes. It's a lot of time to be strictly on defense with a lot of heat. Gets back into another takedown, steps there nice and tight. Pete does a good job of overhooking the arms, but look at the head pressure from Patino. He's already putting that head in there, getting that underhook, and forcing Pete back towards the cage.
An amazing round of action indeed. The first round that Patino wins on Frank's fight card, spread ahead 29-28. Spratt the first to emerge from his corner. We are ready to rock and roll. 4th round of 5 in this championship fight. The crowd here in Houston, well, they touch gloves and give a hug at the 4th round. Traditionally, that's at the 5th round, but hey, a lot of respect between these 2 men.
Maybe they think the fight's going to be over at the end of this round.
Now Spratt in his southpaw stance, look for the left-legged round kick. He cannot afford to drop his hands as he did and became complacent in the 3rd round. Patino circling. The problem with fighting Spratt is you don't know where to circle. You circle to your right when he's in this stance. You're going to walk into that fast right hand. You circle off to his left in this stance. You're going to circle into his left foot. Body shot from Spratt. Belly button through the back. Half-hearted round kick from Patino. Spratt just weaving back out of the way. Fakes the body shot. Now Patino circles into the right hand. This is the thing I don't like about Spratt. When he leans back to evade the punches, he keeps his hands low and his chin up.
Almost like the old style of Roy Jones Jr. You know, that's a very dangerous style if you've got hands that accidentally clip a guy like that. You know, so you see now in Roy's later part of his career, he gets knocked out quite a bit. Was it a double thought? Like, what happened here?
Time, guys. Ready? He's ready.
Shot to the groin.
Yeah, but he stopped. Like Patino just stopped to think about it for a second. It may hurt or not.
Keep him up. Keep him up.
Wasn't too bad. He won't be auditioning for the Houston Boys Choir quite yet. Spratt looking for that left hand perhaps now. Fires out the jab off the right. A high right round kick from Patino. Spratt shrugs him off. Didn't want to go to ground, and wisely so. Spratt still in southpaw here. Round kick from Spratt. Oh, nice turning right hand from Spratt. And the uppercut from Spratt. And another right hook from Spratt. And he's forced to backtrack. Patino falls under his own weight. Wow, Spratt showing he had moved for a 40-year-old. Some dance steps to match that rep video we saw earlier on.
Patino's got hit with 3 solid straight undefensible punches, and so he's still coming. He's got a brick of a head.
Pete Spratt more punch than a high school prom here in the 4th round. Patino drops down for a single. Backs him against the cage. I've got Spratt leading so far in this round, Frank.
Work out of this position, guys. Work out of this position.
He's got the better salvos. He's definitely got better kicks in. He's controlled the pace. But depending on if Macaco gets his takedown, though, the whole fight can change all over again, like it did the last round.
2 minutes 10 remaining in the penultimate round. A single leg here from Patino. He'll look to get Spratt down on his back. Spratt could drop some elbows from here. Instead, he looks to tie up the right arm here of Patino.
One of the problems is if you spend a lot of time hitting a guy where he's in your legs, he can take you down. And so you got to make up your mind. If you go to the ground, am I going to be okay or not? And the guy with Patino on top of you, you definitely don't want to go out on the ground.
Jab to the body from Spratt. He's in orthodox stance now, so look out for that left hand. And look out for the right cross. Spratt resets. He's going to switch to southpaw. No, he'll stay in orthodox. Do you think he's sitting back a little bit too much here, Frank? Do you think Spratt should go after the jaw a little more of Patino?
I think so, but I think he's also a little bit worried that when he did that before, he kept getting hit, and he almost got finished this last round. But Pete definitely needs to step his pace up. He's got Macaco on the ropes a little bit, but he's got to move. He's got to stick and move. He can't stay in front of him because one haymaker from Macaco could change the fight.
Macaco lifts his hands up very high to the hairline. It's really opening up a lot of targets on the midsection for Pete to rip into. A dipping liver shot, a straight right hand to the solar plexus. It is there for the taking. As Spratt wants to drop his level. Oh, shin kick, nicely done. Counter left there from Patino. Back to the center of the cage. Half a minute remaining. 4th of 5. Sprawl from Spratt. He pancaked himself. What a Portuguese in the corner of Patino. He actually speaks Portuguese, Spanish, and English.
Short time, guys.
And he used to fight in Vale-Tudo, which is, of course, Portuguese for anything goes, the old school Brazilian fighting, where there was virtually no rules. Good old